Question 1. Your vehicle has anti-lock brakes. How does this affect you when you're braking normally? A. There's no need to alter the way you brake. Plan well ahead to enable you to brake normally. Don't rely on anti-lock brakes to compensate for deficiencies in your driving. If you want to pass dvsa theory test in first time, you can download our EOS app. App contains 2500 dvsa test questions, 250 hazard perception videos, 630 traffic road signs and 300 highway code rules. Even 98.50% people pass their test first time after using our app. You can find link in the description. Download app for free from App Store, which contains latest 2024 material licensed by dvsa authority. Get 3 days free trial for a limited time. Let's get back to the video. Question 2. What should you do if you're signaled to stop by a police officer in a patrol car? D. Stop on the left as soon as it's safe. If a police officer signals for you to stop, stop as soon as possible in a safe place on the left. Question 3. A mobile telephone is fitted to your vehicle. When should it be used? D. When you're stopped in a safe place. It's illegal to use a handheld phone while driving. When you stopped in a safe place, you can concentrate on your call or message. Using a phone while driving means you won't have full control of your vehicle. This could result in a collision, with serious or even fatal consequences. Question 4. What should you do when you're being followed by an ambulance showing a flashing blue light? D. Stop to let it pass as soon as it's safe to do so. When an ambulance is displaying a flashing blue light, try to stop in a safe place to allow it to pass. Make sure you don't endanger any other road users or commit an offense, for example, by driving past a red traffic light. Question 5. What type of emergency vehicle has a green flashing beacon? B. Doctor's car. A green flashing light on a vehicle means the driver or passenger is a doctor on an emergency call. Give way to them if it's safe to do so. Be aware that the vehicle may be traveling quickly or may stop suddenly. Question 6. It's been 8 hours since you last had an alcoholic drink. What effect could the alcohol have on your driving? B. You may still be over the legal drink drive limit. Alcohol can take a long time to leave the body. You may feel all right to drive, but its effect will last for many hours. Question 7. You're driving downhill. How will this affect your vehicle? D. It will take longer to stop. When driving downhill, gravity will cause the vehicle to increase speed. More braking effort will be required, and stopping distances will increase. Question 8. You've driven a long distance and feel tired. Your tachograph shows that you haven't exceeded your driving hours. What should you do in these circumstances? C. Park in a suitable place and rest. The smallest lapse in concentration can result in loss of control. Even when your tachograph would allow you to drive for longer, stop somewhere safe and rest if you feel your driving may be affected by your tiredness. Question 9. Where are these lights found? B. Near a school. Flashing amber lights are found near schools. They warn you that children are likely to be crossing the road on the way to and from school. Drive slowly until you're clear of the area. Question 10. Why should you take care before moving into the center lane of a 3-lane motorway? D. Traffic in the center lane may be traveling much faster than you. Always indicate your intentions in good time. This will allow others time to alter their speed and course if necessary. Always check your blind spots before changing lanes. Question 11. What's a crawler lane for? D. To enable slow-moving traffic to move further over to the left on uphill gradients. On a motorway where there's a long uphill gradient, there may be a crawler lane. This helps the traffic to flow by making an extra lane available on the left for slower, heavy vehicles. Question 12. When shouldn't you overtake? B. When you would have to break the speed limit. Never commit yourself to overtaking unless you're absolutely certain that you have the time and space to complete the maneuver safely. Don't take any risks that will endanger other road users. Question 13. You're turning left from a main road into a side road. What should you do if people are already crossing the road into which you're turning? D. Wait and allow them to cross. Approaching a junction at the correct speed will allow you enough time to observe and react. Pedestrians crossing here have priority, and you must give way to them. Question 14. Where would you see this sign? D. On the rear of a school bus or coach. Vehicles that are used to carry children to and from school will be traveling at busy times of the day. Be prepared for a vehicle with this sign to make frequent stops. It might pick up or set down passengers in places other than normal bus stops. Question 15. What should you do when passing sheep on a road? B. Drive very slowly. Slow down and be ready to stop if you see animals in the road ahead. Animals are easily frightened by noise and by vehicles passing too close to them. Stop if signaled to do so by the person in charge of the animals. Question 16. What action should you take if there are flashing amber lights under a school warning sign? C. Reduce speed until you're clear of the area. The flashing amber lights are switched on to warn you that children may be crossing near a school. Drive slowly and be prepared for children running into the road. Question 17. What should you do when you're approaching this zebra crossing? B. Prepare to slow down and stop. Be courteous and prepare to stop. Don't wave people across, as this could be dangerous if another vehicle is approaching the crossing. Question 18. You're following two cyclists as they approach a roundabout in the left-hand lane. In which direction should you expect them to go? A. Any direction. If you're following cyclists onto a roundabout, be aware that they might not take the exit you expect. Cyclists approaching in the left-hand lane could be turning right, but may not have been able to get into the right-hand lane. Give them plenty of room. Question 19. What should you do when you're following a car driven by an elderly driver? A. Be aware that the driver's reactions may not be as fast as yours. You must show consideration to other road users. Elderly drivers may have slow reactions, and they might need more time to deal with the situation. Be tolerant and don't lose patience or show your annoyance. Question 20. You're driving through a congested tunnel. What should you do if you have to stop? B. Keep a safe distance from the vehicle in front. It's important to keep a safe distance from the vehicle in front at all times. This still applies in congested tunnels, even if you're moving very slowly or have stopped. If the vehicle in front breaks down, you may need room to maneuver past it. Question 21. You're overtaking a lorry. What should you do if you see the driver flash their headlights? B. Move back to the left when you judge it safe to do so. Never presume what someone means when they flash their headlights, as they might be signaling to someone else. Use your own judgment and wait until it's safe to complete your maneuver. Question 22. A bus has stopped at a bus stop ahead of you. What should you do if its right-hand indicator is flashing? B. Slow down and give way if it's safe to do so. Give way to buses whenever you can do so safely, especially when they signal to pull away from bus stops. Look out for people who have left the bus and wish to cross the road. Also look for people rushing to catch a bus. They may be more concerned about catching the bus than watching for traffic. Question 23. You've stopped for an elderly pedestrian who's slowly crossing the road. What should you do if traffic behind you is being held up? C. Stay where you are and allow them to cross in their own time. Elderly pedestrians can be hesitant and may move slowly when crossing the road. Also, their awareness of traffic may be limited because of hearing or visual impairment. Be patient and show courtesy and understanding. Question 24. What's a red route? D. An area where special waiting restrictions apply. Red routes operate in many busy cities and are designed to ensure the route has no obstructions to cause delays during peak periods. Road signs and red road markings identify roads where red route waiting and loading restrictions apply. Question 25. What does blind spot mean? C. an area of road that can't be seen, even with mirrors. Blind spots can occur when bodywork such as a door or window pillar restricts your view. Different types of vehicle have different blind spots. Question 26. Why is it dangerous to follow a large goods vehicle too closely? D. Your field of vision will be seriously reduced. Staying back will increase your view of the road ahead. This will help you to see any hazards that might occur and will allow you more time to react. It will also allow the driver in front to see you in the mirrors. Question 27. While driving, your engine oil warning light comes on. Why could it be dangerous to continue driving? B. The engine may be damaged. Lack of oil could cause the engine to seize, and this could cause sudden and unexpected loss of control. You could break down in a dangerous position and put yourself and other road users at risk. Question 28. You're waiting to turn left at a junction. In your mirror you can see a cyclist moving up between the curb and the near side of your vehicle. How should you deal with the cyclist? A. Allow them to move in front of you. Always be aware of your limited vision around your vehicle due to its size and shape. Never move off without checking along the near side of your vehicle. You should be aware of the possibility of cyclists and motorcyclists getting trapped between your vehicle and the curb. Question 29. You're approaching a roundabout. You see a cyclist signal right. Why do they keep to the left? B. It's a safer route for a cyclist. The cyclist may not be able to get into a right-hand lane due to heavy traffic. Give them room, as they may not be taking the exit you expect. Question 30. You're entering a roundabout. What should you do if a cyclist in front of you is signaling to turn right? A. Allow plenty of room. Allow the cyclist plenty of room. Give them space and be prepared for them to change direction. To stay safe, they may travel around the roundabout in the left-hand lane. Question 31. You're driving in a built-up area between 11:30 p.m. and 7 a.m. For what reason can you sound the vehicle's horn? D. To warn another road user who poses a danger. The horn shouldn't be used between 11:30 p.m. and 7 a.m. in a built-up area. The only exception is when another road user is unaware of you and poses a danger. Question 32. What's a statutory off-road notification, SON? A. A notification to tell DVLA that a vehicle isn't being used on the road. If you want to keep a vehicle untaxed and off the public road, you must make a SON. It's an offense not to do so. When you've made a SON, you won't have to pay vehicle tax, but you also won't be able to use the vehicle on the road. The SON remains valid until your vehicle is taxed, sold, scrapped or exported. Question 33. Before starting a journey, it's wise to plan ahead. What would you do to help plan your route? C. Look at a map. Planning your journey before you set out can make the drive much easier and reduce traffic congestion. Look at a map to help you do this. You may need maps of different scales, depending on where and how far you're going. Printing or writing down the route can also help. Don't look at the map while you're driving, stop somewhere safe before checking your route again. Question 34. What's likely to happen if you avoid traveling during peak times? B. You're less likely to be delayed. If possible, avoid the early morning, late afternoon and early evening peak times. Doing this should allow you to miss the worst daily traffic jams, and to travel in a more relaxed frame of mind, arriving at your destination feeling less stressed. Question 35. What will happen if you drive smoothly? C. You'll reduce fuel consumption by about 15%. By driving smoothly, you'll reduce fuel consumption by about 15%, and you'll reduce the amount of wear and tear on your vehicle. You'll also feel more relaxed and have a more pleasant journey. If you want to pass DVSA theory test in first time, you can download our EOS app. App contains 2,500 DVSA test questions, 250 hazard perception videos, 630 traffic road signs and 300 highway code rules. Even 98.50% people pass their test first time after using our app. You can find link in the description. Download app for free from App Store, which contains latest 2024 material licensed by DVSA authority. Get 3 days free trial for a limited time.